Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. In this video, we are going to talk about ways to use your intuition to manifest and to call in your life's purpose with abundance and joy and peace and love. And it's kind of essentially just how to learn the path through life, knowing that, we're not just going to manifest money for right now, but how to keep yourself in the flow to keep things coming and coming and coming so that you can just work with life, essentially. I would love to give you the tools so that you don't even need to watch videos anymore. Like, that's my ultimate goal with my clients. I always say with my clients, my goal is to get you whatever I think you might need, and then help you figure it out kind of on your own, but also give you the tools to do that so that you can go off into the world and you have this toolkit, this tool belt of all the things that you're learning. And I'm also educating you on how to continue to educate yourself. So that's one of the greatest gifts my mentor ever taught me, was when I'm in a state of feeling like I need her, I now have the tools to not lean on her if I don't have to, and to try to figure it out on my own. Ask my angels and guides, talk to the universe, talk to my intuition. So your intuition is essentially your money maker. So if money is not flowing in your life and you're just not feeling good, you're feeling stuck, you feel trapped, maybe you feel defensive towards life, and you're like, why are all these bad things happening to me? You are stuck in the ego. You're stuck up here in the head. And one of my teachers calls it a barking dog. And she's like, don't follow the barking dog into the bad neighborhood in your head. Because once you're in the bad neighborhood, it's really hard to get out, because you're always comparing, you're judging, there's shame, there's guilt, there's all of these emotions and heavy, low vibrational thoughts. And there's no room for your heart to sing and dance and play and create open space for possibility. And I recently was in that stage. I was literally in this bubble of just fear, and I was continuing to stay in the bubble. I needed to break free and to get out of it and just give myself a break from the healing journey and from all this talk about fear. And the more you talk about it, the more you're going to create it. So I think I was creating my own monster. I was in the bad neighborhood and I was fueling the fear instead of, detaching from it, letting my heart dance, and laughter and flowers and whatever it is that lights you up. I was not allowing myself to drop into my body and to feel. I was constantly in the masculine energy of trying to figure it out and trying to go deeper and trying to get to the core. And there wasn't a time for that. It wasn't time for that. It was time to just breathe and let my intuition come out. You don't have to go and find it. You have to just get away from the barking dog, quiet the barking dog, and be like, yo, bud, chill out. You can even name your dog. But once you quiet the barking dog, which my teacher teaches me to breathe. And with breathing, you are breathing through the nose, out through the mouth, and you are making a beautiful, relaxing sound when you breathe. And you do that a few times, and then you shake it out, and then you dance, and you just feel silly for a bit. And all of a sudden, that dog isn't barking anymore. You're no longer trying to figure out what your next steps are in life. You're no longer trying to find the answer. You're just dancing. And all of a sudden, your energy opens up, and you're just like, I haven't felt this way in a while. So 5 minutes just breathing. And I would definitely recommend doing it outside, being in nature and just listening. You open up this channel inside of you, and your intuition, like I said earlier, is your moneymaker. So if you are not spending time doing this practice of connecting to your intuition, and you're always in your head saying that you need to be doing more, or you have to change your beliefs, and you have to do all these things, and you're constantly in your mind, you're not going to make any money. And it's not going to be abundant and continuous, because your ego is driving the car. You might make money for a little bit, it might be a quick little burst, but then all of a sudden you're back, your ego's driving the car, and you're not who you're meant to be. It's your ego, right? So here's an example. Think about, I just posted an Instagram reel about this, but think about, there's this beautiful house that you want to live in, right? And this house has all the money. It's like almost like the chimney is an open vessel for money, and money just comes through this chimney all the time. And you're just like, oh, you're looking at this house. It's beautiful. It has a pool, it has a garden, and it has everything you want. And you're like across the street from it, and you're not in the house. And you're kind of like, well, how do I get into that house? That house has my money, it has my job, it has my partner, it has all my desires. And the ego is what's blocking you. Okay. The ego is keeping you across the street because it's saying that you're not worthy of it. And this is where we do have to address the mind and the core beliefs, because we have to see it and throw it out and walk across the street to our desires. We have to go home. Essentially, we are leaving behind the ego and we're saying, thank you. You served your barking dog. You served your purpose. I'm just going to quiet you down and I'm going to go this way. And that's taking a deep breath, shaking it out, dancing, and literally letting go of all of those thoughts and saying, I'm not going to think about anything right now. I'm just going to play. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to have fun. And all of a sudden, you find yourself at home in your intuition, in your heart. And then all of a sudden, someone buys you a scratch off lottery ticket and you win $100, or maybe you win $1 million, or somebody offers you their car that they don't want anymore, or you win a free vacation on some ad. I don't know, whatever it is. It just kind of floods into your life and you're like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden I am the lucky girl or guy. Everybody's saying, you're always so lucky. Why do you always get everything? And this is why we don't always share our desires with other people, because they will always kind of like dim it. Especially once you get into that house, people will look at you and be like, well, why is that happening to her? What is she doing that I'm not doing? And you don't want to invite people into that home, into your energy field, out to dinner, actually into the home, who are not going to cheer you on and appreciate you. That they're not your soul tribe because they don't understand this process. So you have to be very, very mindful about who you're letting into your energetic field. And also, some people put up a front that they are there and they are down for you and they're cheering you on, but they're really not. They say all the right things, but there's no action behind the words. So those people you have to watch out for too, because they are vampires. They will suck your manifesting energy out of you and you'll feel lifeless. And all of a sudden they will be like shining whatever, because they took your energy. You allowed them to smooze you and to say all the right things. And this could be a partner, this could be a work partnership, a boss, a coworker, a friend, a cousin, an aunt. People can take the energy if we are allowing it to be taken. So another little tip that I love to share with my clients is, when you're witnessing a conversation that you want no parts of and you don't want to absorb the energy and you don't want to give any of your great manifesting energy away, you just sit back, close your mouth. And every time you're doing that and enjoying the conversation, even though you might not be, you're not, it's almost like you're shutting a sliding glass door to your energy field. That's shutting the door. Nope, you can't enter me, and I'm not going to give you anything because you're not saying anything. So this is a great way to protect your energy field, to not allow any energy to come in to access your great manifesting ability, and you're not giving any advice to them on how they can enhance theirs if they're not down for you and they're not the type of energy that really is here to support you. Because I'm telling you, there are tricksters out there that they will say that they're here to support you, but there's no action behind it. You might be going through a hard time and they're not checking on you, right? They might not be commenting on any of your social media. They're not liking anything that you're posting. And not that social media is a big thing, but essentially, if somebody's down for you and they're supporting you, they're going to check on you. They're going to wonder how you're doing because they love you and they want the best for you. And those are the kinds of people that you want to invite to that house, because they're going to be in that house and they're going to hug you and say, you deserve this house. You deserve this partner. You deserve all of these wonderful things that are happening to you, instead of somebody that's standing in the house going, well, how can I get this? That's not the energy that you want to attract. Remember, there is never a lack of money or things or people or opportunities. It's just a lack of imagination. It's because you're not in your heart. You're not in your intuition. Your intuition is your moneymaker. That's what's going to lead you across the street into that house. And that's going to look like somebody saying, hey, we should go here. Do you want to come with me? Your intuition lights up and says, that feels good. Go there. You're driving down the street. Turn down here. Okay. You're starting to tap into that playful, quick decision. This feels right. It's a soft little like knowing that you should be doing something. Okay. That's when you let that voice and that little nudge guide you in life. That's when it leads you to money and abundance and the home and the partner. So follow your intuition. If you've been listening to the barking dog in your head, give it a name, quiet it down, give it a bone, let it go to sleep for a little bit. And the way you do that is you take a deep breath, you be playful, you shake it out, and you just put those thoughts aside for the moment and just allow yourself to be moved. Allow your intuition to say, hey, we should go take a nap because that feels right. Yeah, that feels right. The barking dog will say, you're not doing enough. You should be doing the dishes. You should be doing the laundry. You shouldn't take a nap. But your intuition is saying, rest. We want your vibration to slow down a bit. You've been working so hard. You deserve rest. That's what we have to follow. Your intuition wants to bring you to the richest life possible, and we have to let it take us there. So if you've been stuck in the barking dog energy, this video was for you. I'm so glad that you are here, and now that you know this, you can get out of that and you can be led to the most abundant life. All right, lovies, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace out.